We've now got a second depiction of Imam Ali, which is quite different in a number of ways. This is a wooden, as you can see, quite sort of roughly cut, and it's actually very lightweight. It's a wooden printing block, which would have been used for printing on fabric, probably onto cotton, in the style which is known as Qalamkari. We can imagine that this was used to print the figure of Imam Ali, but then, you know, there would have been other figures next to him, possibly Imam Hussein and Imam Hassan, possibly, you know, the rest of the Holy Family. So just looking at this depiction and comparing it also with the one that we've got here, which of course is a very different medium, very different use here. But again, you know, there are similarities and differences. So here we see Imam Ali in a very similar, actually, sort of lobed arch that he's sitting under, and working our way down we see him again with a halo, which here is quite fiery. A major difference is that here he's veiled, but of course, you know, we do see other depictions of him with a white cloth over his face, but he's sitting in a very, you know, similar position. He's kneeled on the ground, his hands crossed over his lap, holding his sword. But here we see that really distinctive Zulfaqar, double pointed sword here, really showing us that this is Imam Ali. But I think one of the biggest differences between these depictions, obviously this is a tool to a certain extent. This would have been used to produce an image of Ali, and an image which would have been, it was there for public consumption. You know, the textile that it was printed on may well have been a narrative one to tell the story of the Holy Family, or one to decorate maybe even a shrine or a Husseiniya, or maybe was even used in another public space for storytelling. So this has, while, you know, there could be similar outcomes for contemplating Ali and the rest of the Holy Family, we're looking at two very different objects which are very special in their own ways.